You think he'd already be in place?
You would think that. So there's somebody on the roof right there? Just saying?
Huh.
He just ran from, over, where's my finger? Well, from over there, ran in, and now he's right there. Just saying, just.
We do have vampires around us. Crucial 13, that's what's up. Shout out to you.
I feel like every time Crucial ever talked, it was making mad sense.
Get Crucial.
I'm hungry. I need some bacon. Look at this.
Look at this. This is the city I'm in right now.
Rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. Now, as you may have already assumed, there's people, that can't figure out who did this. There's nobody, the guy that was taken into custody for it ended up just being the fall guy who was, here, you take the fall so our guy that was on the roof, which will show you footage of that, can get away. But thankfully, since them people that have somehow infiltrated our government and get to sit up in the government and all that, they ain't gonna do nothing about it. We've got a lot of good, diligent people in this country that are solving this case for them. And salute to Candace Owens for even retweeting something like this. But this guy here, Stellarman22, says, a private jet under the tail number N888KG left Provo Airport in Utah an hour after the shooting. Suspiciously, 30 minutes into the flight, it drops off of ADS-B illegally, which is radar, and reappears headed back to Provo approximately an hour later. Why did this plane turn off its radar? Where is the shooter? Okay, it shows here, Provo Regional Airport is 5 miles from Utah, correction. Times in UTC assassination, 18. Takeoff is at an hour after that, all right? Then the plane reappears on radar about an hour, a little over an hour later. Okay, this isn't suspicious, and it's illegally to do that, I guess. And right here, this aircraft is not available for public tracking per request from the owner-operator. Huh? Just so anybody can find this plane, here it is. Go get that damn plane right now. We want to know what the hell is going on here. You can't just keep assassinating people and shit that don't agree with you, okay? And now, yes, I know that the dude who did this obviously isn't just some random leftist that was upset about this. But, these type of things encourage people like that. But the people that are, doing these assassinations or whatever, they're the ones who are trying to demonize conservatism, who are trying to demonize that ideology and reinforce a new ideology in the country, which, goes against, the two ideologies existing in the same country together. How can you coexist when one of them is trying to tear down one of them and reintroduce this one as the moral, norm? But check this out. And I'm not saying this is the guy, but they got some guy that they feel like did this, is the shooter. And he says, his name is Andrew Piscadillo. I don't know how to say that name, but it says, any posts indicating I am the shooter of Charlie Kirk's event are defamatory. Behold, everyone, my camera sling, what has got? Any reporter coming to my address filming or who docks my family, I will become a problem for you for years. Please clarify this. He then says, I was standing next to people when the shots rang out, not the angles the shots came from, as confirmed by the FBI. Yeah, like we can trust them. Whom I'm providing a mountain of evidence from the event. Charlie Kirk never deserved this. I will assist any way I can. Prayer to the Kirk family. Now, yes, if this guy has not been involved in this, leave him alone, But, a lot of people are trying to figure this out because it's already looking like an inside job. You know, that's like the same type of thing that happened with Trump. You know, there's people that was accused, you know, inside his own security detail that may have had something to do with that, you know, and this is all entertainment. Nothing in this video is fact. Okay, but there is, people might say, might lump America all in the same. Like, oh, well, it's his cabinet, it's his government. No, there's clearly two different sides of this government at war with each other right now. So they got agents in his cabinet. They got agents in the other places. You know what I mean? So the fact that we can't solve this shows you that it's above all of that. All right, so there ain't no, oh, we're so powerful, we know everything, we got our hand on everything here. It's, oh shit, the people that have infiltrated this country, who have a lot of power and a lot of pull, are up to something again, and we can't do nothing about it. I even see some people saying, oh, this is all distractions away from Trump releasing these Epstein files, which I've told people for years, he was an informant helping them bring that guy down. It's no coincidence why he came down under Trump administration. And now what do you know? It comes out that it is confirmed that he was an informant helping them get dirt on Jeffrey Epstein. But I feel like people already got their mind made up about that. There's nothing I could say that's going to show these people the truth or nothing. They're just going to go along with, nope, he's on there. All right, whatever. Just do you. All right, but back to this. I mean, they had this guy on the roof. You know, this dude is on a roof back there. Same thing with the Trump thing. They found a guy on a roof. And how is it, again, like, and I'm not saying like, oh, you got to just secure every little thing around here. Nobody expected this. But again, it's like this dude was, you know, there's no way to catch this guy. All right, so he gets on a plane. And the plane turns off his radar so he can't be found. This is an inside job. Not saying a conservative did this or anything like that. I'm saying the people that are trying to infiltrate this country and tear down its foundational values, and, you know, to weaken the country, you have to take away their morale. It's called demoralization. All right, so if a conservative country is, their morale is based on, you know, fundamental rights and, you know, the family, righteousness, and, you know, God fearing and all that, you have to flip it upside down. You got to make it anti-God. You got to make it a lot of this other crazy stuff. So the people that are doing that are, you know, targeting the people in the country that are pushing this, that are upholding the foundational values of the country. So when they come in here with their leftist shit and all that, then you got a guy that's like, hold up, we don't agree with that. We don't believe in this leftism here. This is America and all that. It's like, okay, that guy's a threat. Take him out. This dude was, you know, the craziest part was Charlie Kirk is everything the left claims they want. You know, just for them to get their foot in the door, they had to lie a lot. They had to say, oh, all we want to do is be heard, and we want a fair shot. We want to be, you know, but then you got a guy like Charlie Kirk who's letting you talk. He's not silencing you like the left was doing to us when Joe Biden was in office. They were just taking down our channels. They wouldn't let us talk. He's letting you talk, and he's just debating you, actually giving you that opportunity to talk back to him and possibly win the debate if you can. And they had to take him out for that because they don't want the conservatives to seem logical or rational. They want that image of them portrayed to these leftists as, no, these are racist, evil people, violent people, and all this type of stuff. So when you got a guy that's that common sense driven and that rational, it goes against what the image they're trying to paint to these leftists. So they had to take that guy out. Okay, no. You know, they would rather a conservative be like a mean guy and talk about killing you and talk, you know, they want the conservatives that are out here to paint this image for them to be mean and to be bad people and stuff like that. You know, that's why they let certain channels stay up, because the more mean and toxic you are, the more you could serve as that image that they want to project to them leftists. You you know. But damn, rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. Man, that was insane. I seen the video. I didn't even want to see it. It just was on my feed. Somebody I know posted it. I'm like, God dang, why did I have to see that, dude? That is sad. I heard it happen right in front of his family. So yeah, as you can see right there, freaking airplane went off a radar. So y'all let me know what y'all think of in the comments. I ain't woke, I'm up. Peace, love, 13.
We do have vampires around us. Crucial 13, that's what's up. Shout out to you.
I feel like every time Crucial ever talked, it was making mad sense.
Get Crucial. I'm hungry. I need some bacon.
Look at this. Look at that. This the city.